Our first story tonight is not about gloom and doom or crime, and it's not one of those stories that will make you say, oh, the news is so negative. No, new tonight, Chick-fil-A in Findlay has a new hire, and he even thought the only thing you need to know is that he's only a month in and he's already a guest favorite. Sophia Perricone introduces us to 86-year-old BB.
At Chick-fil-A in Findlay, guests are treated to the outstanding customer service the chain is known for.
Everything okay for you?
Yeah, thank you.
But unlike other locations across the country, this one has BB.
Everything okay for you folks?
Hi. Yes, we're doing great.
How are you?
86-year-old Burdette Schneider, also known as BB, has been at Chick-fil-A for just over a month.
Delivering food or cleaning the tables and stuff like that. Making sure all the guests are happy.
He left a different chain in town for this one.
I'll be 87 next month. This would really be a nice place because I watched everybody work. They work like a team, just like a football team.
And he's already making an impact with guests.
When I've come in, I would be more like, okay, I'm the outsider coming in because I'm not from this area. BB comes in, they say, oh, it's BB. I said, I know, isn't it great, it's BB.
But BB isn't paying attention to the love he's getting from them.
Thank you so much.
Okay, my pleasure.
For him, it's about the service.
Try to have your service right up there so that when they leave here, they're happy, so that they'll not only come back here, but if they're traveling, they'll stop at another Chick-fil-A's.
And making sure his own team is taking care of one another.
And if I'm here to hear solo, they'll come over and say, is there anything you need? Can we help you? You know, and so forth and that. It's a team effort here. And it's just so amazing how everybody works together.
BB learned that team mentality early on. He played football for Ohio State in the 50s.
I was the starting quarterback of the freshman team at Ohio State in '57. Jimmy Herbstreit, which is Kirk Herbstreit's father, Tom Maddie, and Jim Tyronell, they were on the freshman team with me.
But BB's got a bigger goal too. He wants to pay off the house he and his wife bought in 2009.
So if something that ever happened to me, my wife and the kids, they don't have to go pay that house off.
He plans on being at Chick-fil-A until he's 90.
I just love working here. Everybody's so friendly. They greeted me with open arms.
And that's exactly how BB plans to serve guests until then.
I just keep trying to smile and do my job and make them happy so that they want to come back. It just seems to come natural for me.
All right, Sophia's joined us talking about finding BB. How did BB come under the radar?
I found BB on Facebook, just scrolling through. The Chick-fil-A Findlay had posted a picture of BB, who is 86, he'll be 87 next month, and they said, oh, we're so excited to welcome our newest employee, BB. And I was like, doesn't look like the typical Chick-fil-A employee.
Right.
So I reached out because I knew there had to be something there. Like, why is this 86-year-old man working at Chick-fil-A? And they connected me. They told me a little bit about BB. He worked at a different fast food chain, and he was hired at Chick-fil-A early July, and they said ever since then, people have been coming into Chick-fil-A just to see him. So I knew there was something there.
That's the one thing you said in your story. You said, obviously, everybody's so used to the pleasant atmosphere in Chick-fil-A. The employees are told. Is that kind of his personality you found as well? Oh,
yeah. He has a smile on his face. If someone is getting up from their table, he's rushing over. Can I take that? Can I take that? My pleasure. My pleasure. You know, that's their thing is my pleasure. And he's just so happy. Everyone's seeing him and smiling. It's just a good vibe in there when BB's in the room.
Is that in the handbook for them to say my pleasure?
Think so, yeah.
These are stories, Sophia, you've covered the gamut. You've done hard news. You've done softer stories like this. How fun was this, covering this one?
I loved this because it puts a smile on my face too, and that means I know the viewers are going to enjoy it as well. So there's a lot going on in the world. If we can bring them something that'll make them smile, that makes me smile.
How often is he there? When can people see the next appearance of BB?
He is part-time. He's 25 hours a week. I think he does 4 hours a day for five-ish days.
So if you go and BB's there, you've lucked out.
Him. Yes.
Sophia, thanks.